Hey Leah, this is your reading for April 2021. The way I like to do this is I go ahead and do the reading, or not the reading, I tell you the vision I got, and then I move on to tarot cards and oracle cards as guided from there. As far as the tarot goes, or not tarot, the oracle, or sorry, the vision goes, actually I just saw you on rocks, like these big rocks you're climbing kind of, and it looks like it's like off of a beach. Like what it looks like is it's like rocks, either like, I don't think it's up a hill, I think it's off of a beach, and you're climbing up to the dry land. Not dry land, like, I mean there might be beach down below, but you're climbing up further than that. But they're really big rocks, like huge rocks. So as you're climbing them, I mean, I don't know, maybe like the size of like a dresser or a table, like a small nightstand, maybe your table is like the size of the rocks. And as you're climbing them, sometimes you feel like you're going to lose your balance and you feel like you're going to fall off. So there's that in not insecurity, but instability feeling. But ultimately you're going up, you're climbing, you're doing good, and you're going up. So, I mean, most of that's pretty self-explanatory. You guys might be climbing something, climbing a hurdle, going through something, but ultimately you're doing good, you're going up. You might not always know how well you're doing because you're kind of aware of the fear of falling off, and falling backwards is what I feel. I don't feel just falling off like a slip per se, but like literally falling backwards, like losing your balance and falling backwards is the fear, is what, yeah, is what I'm getting. So maybe some of you feel like falling backwards, like, yeah, I don't know, maybe some of you feel like you could like be caught off guard and fall backwards or something. Let's go ahead and dig into the tarot and we'll go from there. This is the Universal Fantasy Tarot. I love this deck. This is like one of my favorite decks. Spirit God Universe, what does Leo need to hear for the month of April, especially regarding to the vision I got? Oh my gosh! I keep forgetting the card is in there. The card that comes with the deck that's like an introduction to the deck or whatever. That card's in there. I keep saying it, but whatever. You know what's good actually? Ah, there we go. I think we'll just do 3 right now. The Magician, 7 of Swords, and I don't read reversals. And the Chariot. I don't remember if it's this month or last month or what happened, but I think it's Aries that had this. And then they had a different card right here. Yeah, it was this with the 5 of, or no, it was, okay, never mind. It was, I did a reading, there was 3 readings that didn't work this month because the camera didn't work. The camera messed up and I thought it went, and so those readings that didn't ever get recorded, that you can't ever see, it was that, and then 5 of Wands. Oh, so Magician's all about you have everything already, just like in the, you know, you're climbing the thing. You have everything at your disposal. It's just a matter of choosing the right things for the right purposes, the right combination, that type of thing. Not combination, but it could be. I feel like I'm looking at that for some reason. The 7 of Swords. It's funny, this deck actually confuses me with that because the 7 of Swords can be seen as a thief card, or it can be seen as a what's it called? Hold on, let me take away the shadow. I just realized it's a shadow. Green. It can be seen as a thief card, or basically, like, I like to read it like kind of like jumping in and basically coming with a mindset of, okay, well, if I'm not going to get support in this, if I'm not going to do this, fine, I'm just going to do it on my own. So it can be read as either one of those. However, the way this card makes it look is like almost the Six of Swords, which is like going on a new path and leaving things behind. So, but yeah, it's the Seven of Swords. So it's, you know, venturing out on your own. I'm going to read it that way, venturing on your own, especially like the rocks with the near the beach. It's similar to this, where you have everything you need. You're equipped, equipped. It's just, it's unknown for you. For some of you, it's really unknown. And you do feel like you could fall back though any minute. And also the Chariot, like the Chariot is, you're guiding something. You're directing people. You're directing stuff. So and some of you could be directing other people. Some of you, this is just you within yourself and you're guiding yourself or your family. But really, like, you have everything you need, and it's just and this is mental too. So it's a matter of understanding what you carry and that you're safe, you're good. Because, like I said, in the vision, you felt like you were going to fall backwards. So you had this underlying fear of what if I fall backwards? But you were so good, and you were so making it, and you had everything. So, like, I really feel like you want to be here. And you might be climbing this hurdle. It might be the same hurdle, or it might be that, like, there's more further after you get up, and you want to be here and you want to be protected. You want to have armor. You want to, have weapons, be protected. All the dragon things are right there too. So you want to be ready when you get there. So you're climbing this one right now, but you're like, okay, there might be something further coming up, but you have everything you need and you're the one in control right now. So really, like, this is a really good reading for you guys. Like, you're in control. You have everything you need. Sometimes you feel like you might not be fully equipped. Like, you want to be equipped, but that feeling of like, well, what if I fall backwards and I die? Like, that's almost like, it's not even like, oh, okay, my shoes need to be better grip so I don't, so I don't slip. Because that you can control. You can watch where you step, at least to an extent. What you were doing in the vision was literally like, what if I fall backwards? What if I lose my balance and die? So it was more within yourself, like, what if I'm not good enough? Not good enough, but you know what I mean? What if the way I'm created, causes me to have poor balance in this situation and I'm going to fall backwards and die? So it was like you were questioning who you are coming to this, not venture, but to this, not obstacle, but, this voyage in the first place. You were questioning that. You weren't questioning, do I have everything? You have everything. And you're actually in a place in control. But you were questioning if you've got what it takes. Like, if you're made for it. And some of you might be questioning that. Some of you want to operate in this energy. But the thing about this energy is there's single. Like, there's all these little... like, everything comes together, all the energies, all the flows, everything comes together. And you might be questioning, well, am I good enough on my own? Am I good enough? What if I don't have what it takes when I get to that giant hurdle? And so when you have all these, and these are all these little single ones like that, like, you have to understand that sometimes it's like opposite of what a message I gave somebody else in the readings this week or this month. But sometimes you're going to be working with other people. And so your strengths are going to work together with their strengths. And all together, you're going to have this power. Like, all together, you're going to have the power. One single sword won't do it. But all of them facing different ways, as if they're from different people, will do it. Does that make sense? Like, so this is literally like... I just see it as like, this is a culmination. This is a culmination of efforts. It's not just one energy. It's multiple energies. And this person is wielding the ability to manipulate all of those energies at once. But that's what you're moving in. You're moving in this all at once, multiple energies. And sometimes that's you carrying a lot of it. And sometimes that's other people coming with you and you being part of this amazing fabric in life. You know what I mean? So... it's a question like that's the thing. When you question if you're going to fall backwards, if you're going to die, all you can do is make sure your balance and your stability is forwards. But when you start questioning that, then you start getting afraid of heights, and you start looking around, and, you know, you start getting more scared. And so you start having less trust and sure footing in the steps you do take. So you really need to, and that's kind of what you're doing. You've been at this place trying to learn that, because you're going to have a new one coming up, but it's going to be different. It's going to be harder. It might be, I mean, I say harder, but that's because that's where he's standing. But maybe by the time it's over there, it's not going to be that bad, you know? So for you guys, like right now, you're kind of, it's almost like an initiation period for the next phase of what's going on, and it's only growing you stronger. But ultimately, you're prepared. You have everything you need to be you as you. There's also an element of, there's like, not companionship, maybe for you guys companionship, but he's facing this way, and these horses, whatever, are facing this way. So there's this like acknowledgement of each other. There's this connection. So you might be bonding with other people. You might be growing something as you're connecting with people. And that's what gives you the strength. That's what gives you the courage to keep moving, but also to understand that this is going to work. Like, this is going to work. You're at something new. I mean, this is something new. You're in a really good place, Leo. I just feel like this is the Chariot card, and it's, you know, directing, leading, leadership, but in like a steering way, like directing people, directing. It's making the right choice according to what's needed for what's coming up type thing. So it's really a matter of steering. But I do feel like there's these two, like, there's, I mean, it's a face here, and then there's a two hands here. But I feel like sometimes you might question yourself. Like, you might stop, and these sudden movements of stopping and going as you're trying to go. And what that does, though, is when you do the stopping and going, yes, you don't want to, you know, go full force and, you know, go too fast or go in the wrong heart or anything like that. But when you get stop fast, or stop go, it throws off your balance, and that's part of what's making you feel like you're going to fall backwards. So it's really a matter of getting in the right heart space, understanding what you're coming with, understanding that you were made for this, and just going forward with the momentum. And as long as you're in the right heart space and you're doing this for the right reasons, you're doing your thing for the right reasons, you really are going to have all this come together, it seems like. As far as, and I mean, and this is like two court cards, or not court cards, but yeah. And then swords. So this is a mental thing. So some of you, this could be in a relationship situation. Some of you, it could be in a business situation, a new venture coming up. You're trying to, you know, it's moving forward. And it's funny too, it's Seven of Swords, I said. Maybe for you, some of you, it is a matter of words, speaking up and talking yourself up too when you're going through that hurdle, instead of, you know, staying quiet, or instead of speaking out your fears all the time. Only talk about like what you know you can do. Talk about what has worked so far. But Seven of Swords, and then a Chariot is 7. So it's sevens, and seven's a matter of assessing the current, assessing according to the current and the past, current, you know, future, what you want to do, where you're going, what's happening, and assessing the situation and changing things accordingly. So really observation. Seven's really big about observation, and he's observing. Before you change your direction as a Chariot, you observe. So, I mean, even he's observing still, because he's like seeing all this power he's wielding. I mean, I know it's not 7, but that's, yeah. Spirit, God, universe, what message for Leos do you have, especially in regards to the vision and the message so far? What does Leo need to hear? What advice does Leo need right now? And some of you, this is a voyage. Some of you, this is a trip you're coming up to. And you're just trying to talk yourself into it. Mentally, verbally, all of it. Maybe even talk others into it, because this is going all different directions. And I said it for like one other sign. I didn't say it for everybody. I keep forgetting. You can also check out the rest of your chart. I'm going to put a link in the description so you can see, like, you can go and get like a free chart from a website, and that way you can see what other signs you have in your chart. So that way, you know, because sun, moon, rising, Venus, like those are always really affecting. Like I'm Virgo, sun, Leo, moon, Pisces rising. My Venus is Libra. But a lot of times, you know, all those signs tend to be really affecting for me. Mercury as well, but the main three are the biggest ones, sun, moon, rising. So those ones, like, they affect a lot of different things. So a lot of times Leo readings will apply to me, Pisces will apply, and Virgo will apply. Yeah. Joy. But it's a matter of sitting in it, sitting in your place. So instead of being like, oh, I might fall back and I might go back here, I might go backwards. It's literally like, instead of the start, stop, stay in one place, stay where you are, stay in the moment, enjoy the moment. Like, go on this journey as you're guided, but really enjoy that moment. Like, this is really big about enjoy it. Like, just quit guessing if you're made for this. Just do your best. Be you. And like I said, you have it in all different directions. So some of you, it's a matter of quit asking if you're good enough on your own. This is a full, like, group thing. People, you're going to blend energies and it's all going to work out and everything's going to come in the right time. Some of you, you actually are supposed to do this on your own, and you're supposed to take joy in it and trust that you have every different direction, protection on you. So it's like I said, it's almost as if there were 7 guys wielding swords here. So you're already ready. You have the guidance, you have the direction, you have all of it. You have everything you need. So you just go and quit thinking you're going to fall backwards, because every time you think you're going to fall backwards, you stop. And every time you stop, you start thinking you're going to fall backwards because you start getting shaky in your balance. Like, it's like just like something in motion. Like, if you keep stopping it, like, it starts kind of teetering. Just do you. Go full force forward, and what your heart's been showing you, listen to your intuition, listen. Just know you're guided. Like, all this, you're guided. Like, this is a path. Like, everything has its place. Everything's set in motion. So I hope that resonated for you guys. Let me know either way what did and what didn't. You know, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I love hearing from you guys. So, and yeah, be sure check out your other signs for other charts, or not your other charts, for your chart and your chart, and that way you can check out other readings, see if they resonate as well. Because we're full people. Like, we don't just have one element or one thing. I mean, some of us do. There's few people, but there's some people that do. But yeah. Oops, this was supposed to be at Leo. This is at Leo. There we go. But yeah, I will see you next time.